Hello everyone, I'm gonna do a little bit of a kind of a... Hello everyone, I'm gonna think... Hello everyone, I'm gonna do a... Men vad säger man va? I'm gonna do a little bit of... Hello everyone, I'm gonna do a little bit of a... Okay, so I'm gonna do a... This is gonna... Here's a quick guitar lesson. Hello everyone, I'm trying to speak. Hello everyone, I'm gonna do a little bit of... Hello everybody, I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna try to make a little... I actually lived in America for 1 year, 2 years even. Okay, I'm gonna do a guitar lesson here for you. And this one is on the old song Honeysuckle Rose, which is of course a standard. And most of you think, the jazz players at least, know this song. And I play it in D. I made a little bit of an arrangement in D. And the chords are... Well, actually, I started off playing the bridge, or the second section of the song, which goes like... don't buy sugar, that part. And I do kind of a roll. I started off like this. Very simple. and then I play this G chord, G7, and then just it's like a little blues lick in G. And then I make this open string lick, which is a Chet Atkins thing, and I probably stole it when I learned the arrangement of Blue Moon from Tommy Emmanuel. He used that lick there. So it's like very weird. But anyway, and then I just walk down to E. This is gonna be an E7th chord and just the E shape here, and I play a roll like this. And then I finish off with the harmonics. And that roll is on the right hand. It's a very classic, standard lick. We've heard Chet Atkins do that many times. And also when I do that, after that, I just play an A7 chord like this, and then I play the melody. And that's kind of like an intro. And then it starts off with a little bit of pickup notes like this. And the melody of course goes, man, that's the melody. And so this is a E minor chord, E minor 11 actually, and it looks like a G shape, and with the 11th on top. And I just make this either this slide, or I can just play chromatic from the F sharp note, and I play the bass note there. So. And then I play the bass note with the thumb. So it's like, and then I just slide up to this A7th or A13th chord. So it's like, and that's like a moving bass line. It goes like that. Okay, so from that part, it's actually I play the E minor chord on 3 different places on the neck. So we have the E minor here on the first time to the A7th or 13th, and the second time I play the E minor here, and that's the E minor 11 here, and then third time I play it here. Don't ask me why. But anyways, I think it's nice to have 3 different sounds. Like here you can slide in, and the bass line is a little bit different every time. So anyway, slowly. Open notes there. And that's actually 2/5 into A13th. So it's like B minor 7, E 9th, but I use the B flat note, which makes it a B flat 7 sharp 5. So it's like this. Bam, 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 bam. So, and then a bass line, and in context, bam. Just end it on a D chord. To D with the F sharp in the bass, G sharp diminished, D, and then I'm play the whole thing again. Actually, first in between I have a 2/5 into the E minor chord, which is a F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to the B7th. Regular 2/5 minor 2/5 thing. And then back. And so forth. And then after I've done that second time, I'll land on the D chord. And that's a D lick that I like to use. I use that sometimes in other songs too. But it's like this, open strings. So first here, and I kind of smack the string like that. So. Slowly. And that's in tempo. So this is a pickup note, and that's the one in the bar. Anyways, and then we have this walk up, D with F sharp in the bass, and you just make this walk up chords, which is very common, up to the D7th with the A in the bass, the 5th. So we have, and then G, regular G7 chord, and I play the G7 chord here, actually just a G chord with the 3rd in the bass, and then I can make the melody like this. So the bass goes, and the melody goes like that. And that's just 2 7th chords here, E flat 7th to D7th, and then back to G. And then it's same thing, but in E. And then A. Sorry. And then back. And that's the whole thing. And then I make a solo too. And solo wise, I just improvise over the song. And that's, of course, the chords are E minor 7 to A7. And then A7 back to D. And I think of it like this: D, and then D with the F sharp in the bass, G sharp diminished, and then D with A in the bass, and then the 2/5 back, and then back again. So when I improvise, I just use all of the scales that I know work over those chords, and arpeggios too. So it's like you need to know the arpeggios, I think, over. All over the neck. So E minor 7. Yeah, it's good to know them all over the neck. And then A7th, of course. And if you want to use arpeggios, try to learn the major, minor, minor 7th, 7th, major 7th, minor 7 flat 5, diminished, and so forth. Those are very useful, of course. And if you want to use the scales, if you want to just use one simple scale, it's D major over the whole thing. That works. This scale. But I try to make it sound more interesting using some outside notes, and over the A7th going into the D. We have a lot of things we can do here. So A7th, we can use the Mixolydian scale, which is D major, same thing. But we can also use all of those altered scales. So we can use B flat minor, B flat minor, melodic minor. That's what it's called. Yeah. And that sounds a little bit weird, but when you play the A note. And then we'll land on some kind of a good note over the D chord. So when I play, first I play over the E minor, So E minor, A7th, E minor, A7th, E minor, blah, 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 A7th, and then D. So I use, you can hear the arpeggios and all those altered notes over the A7 going back to D. So and that's a lot of lessons, of course, on YouTube. You can learn how to use those. I also use the diminished scale a lot over the A7 going to D, and that would be the starting here on the A note. That would be half step, whole step, half step, whole step. So going to D. It sounds nice. You see? And so forth. So those scales are really useful. And then I just try to make it interesting with different kind of rhythmical ideas and so forth. And sometimes it goes okay, like in the recording I just recorded. It was okay, but that was one good take, and of course I mess up all the time. So it's just practicing that over and over again, those chords, playing over those chords, and it's fun. It's really fun to do. So anyways, we have and that after that I don't think there's anything more. Well, it's the ending, and I just repeat the last chords, and then I make a lick. Oh, sorry, and that's just... So it's one line going like this, and one going like this. So it sounds like... And then I just ended on some kind of a D chord. The jazz players always like this sharp 11 sound. I always like the D chord, just ending it like this. That's good. That's good too. Anyways, okay, so that's it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you can learn something from this, and let me know if you have any questions.